Hi there, Mohammed. My name is Andrew, and I work here at IELTSpodcast.com with Ben and the others as the essay corrector. Thank you for submitting this trial correction on international marketing. These particular essays are really good for testing students' topic-specific vocabulary on the subject of globalization. Not only is this the reason that IELTS exists, but it always appears on the exam alongside other subjects such as technology, law, and education. What we like to do with these single corrections is give you as much advice and support towards producing good academic writing as we can. But if you would like to make significant improvements to your writing ability, it normally takes repeated corrections over time. Only in this way can you really learn to spot your own mistakes and stop making them in the future. So let's read through sentence by sentence and see what we can do for you. So, people have different opinions about the effects that international marketing has on our nations. Now that's a grammatically perfect sentence. But I would say that these background statements are generally unnecessary. In your introduction, we really only need the discussion of the contention, which is here. So we could say, while some people argue that international marketing invades local affairs, others believe it is a positive method of sharing ideas, languages, and culture. Personally, let's see what your opinion is. So, personally, I believe that both of these views have merit, as international marketing can be harmful without government intervention. So then we have a discussion of the contention, your opinion, as well as your ideas peppered throughout that will be covered in the essay. So now onto your first body paragraph. I would say that instead of talking about other people's opinions, you just introduce the idea that you're about to speak about. So you're talking about the damage to local businesses from being forced into competition. So we could say, on the one hand, international marketing results in the phenomenon of cultural erosion. More specifically, when small local businesses are unable to compete on the global in the global marketplace, they frequently go out of business. For example, when Chinese companies promote their products on the internet, local businesses are negatively affected due to decreased sales resulting from such marketing. How does that result, though? We would have to talk about the fact that these online sales are either cheaper or better, or why are people choosing them? Over time, the closure of local businesses results in a reduced expression of that local culture. Thus, when unregulated, international marketing can have detrimental effects on, let's say, detrimental effects on the target countries, or the countries in question. Either's fine. On the other hand, a positive feature of international marketing is the exposure to other cultures. More specifically, Learning about other nations increases the sharing of ideas and languages, which promotes tolerance and understanding between nations. Oh, actually, no, sorry, I've gone off topic. You're talking about competition, not about learning specifically. Okay, so what we could say is, on the other hand, a positive feature of international marketing is the increased quality of goods which results from competition. For instance, when local companies see how competitors make similar products more efficiently, we don't need this, so we could just say, we just have this comma here. They are presented with the opportunity to enhance the quality of their own products, ensuring that they may compete with other producers. In this same way, local business magazines take advantage of branded advertisements from the developed world. To illustrate, so the problem here is that you've included two ideas in your in this paragraph. Really, each paragraph should have a focused, specific, and clear idea. The first sentence should introduce that idea. What you've done is you've gone, on the one hand, some people believe this, and then gone through all the reasons you think they believe that, and then on the other hand, some people believe this, and then you've gone through all the reasons that they believe that. The problem with that is that it introduces multiple ideas to each paragraph. So it's better to choose one idea from each view, introduce that idea, expand it, support it with an example, and then explain it. This is the academic format of a paragraph. To have one topic in your paragraph supported by a core idea, introduced, expanded, supported, and explained. So, in conclusion, both sides of the argument have merits. Good, we've already said that, and we expect it again. See, this is a little bit more like your intro. So I would say, in conclusion, both sides of the argument have merits. Personally, I strongly agree that international marketing is a great communication tool amongst nations which, comma, if utilised properly, comma, don't use hyphens in places of commas, can lead to mutual benefits for all involved. It is therefore highly recommended for governments to both support and regulate international marketing to fully feel its benefits. So I would say you just need some structural support. Your grammar and your vocabulary is great, but you need some support in structuring your essay properly and really just fitting the needs of what the examiner is asking for. If you would like to continue receiving these sorts of corrections with additional support, you can subscribe to our course, the link to which is in this very page you are staring at right now. The course comes with a total of 8 essay corrections, over which we hope to get you to well above a band 7. I do hope to be seeing some more of your work coming through soon, Mohammed. Until then, have a wonderful day. Goodbye for now.